the idea of moving someone's heart, that when your heart is moved to something, that, you know, to me, that I believe that we live to inspire and to be inspired. And it's just awesome to get up out of the bed in the morning and to be inspired.
It is. Well, it gives you more of a purpose and more connection than just being your little isolated self. So.
Oh yeah, well, it opens up the whole world, and I believe that music is just a wonderful conduit to that.
It certainly is. Well, what are your plans, Rick? What do you hope goes on from here?
I have 3 words to that. I don't know. I wish I had an answer to that. You know, I have lots of dreams and things. I have a deep passion for Israel, as we've talked about. One of my dreams is to perform in the amphitheater in Caesarea, as well as some of the other ancient amphitheaters in Greece and other places in the world, and also Masada, which is another place that I love. Of course, I'd love to do lots of touring in China and the United States, and you know, John's very popular in China. In fact, I met a woman who in Cordillera just a few weeks ago who learned English from the song Country Roads.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you know, and so I think that, I don't know, I believe, well, I love singing John's songs more than even my own, and I love to sing my songs, but John's songs are deeply connected, as I mentioned, to my family and to my childhood.
Well, it's wonderful that you can do both.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's really just like having your cake and eating it too.
It sure is. That's really wonderful. Well, I think, you know, you may not know where you're going, but it seems like you're being kind of swept along on a current here that, you know, you certainly have been discovered, shall we say. You know?
Well, I believe it's interesting. Since I took up stand-up paddle surfing a few years ago, I love the metaphor of the inertia pushing us through life, you know. And to me, that's kind of, you know, there's a balance sense. You have to stay balanced, you know, on the wave.
Well, yeah, that's very much, in fact, some writers and philosophers have spoken about the wave, or, you know, surfing the wave of the flow. And there is this flow that is where things are perfect, and you can get into that, and things just go very magically if you do. And I think you've definitely gotten into that.
I just want to stay on the wave.
Just stay on that. You don't know where it's going yet, but I predict great things are going to happen for you.
Well, I look forward to that. And Patricia, this has been such an honor, and it's always a pleasure to see you and to talk with you. We could sit here and talk all day.
We could, and we will.
I have so much to learn.
We definitely will. I'm sure that people who are watching this would like to know more about how to get in touch with you. If they would like to have you come and perform, you do come and entertain at various kinds of events, or in churches, or at parties, or anything. So I think we are running your contact information on the screen, but maybe you could talk about your website a little bit, where people can actually
Sure.
go and see what you do.
My website is my name, Rick Schuler, RickSchuler.net. And it has a video on there that a friend, Michael Drum, produced, and also it has you know, several of John's songs that we've been recording in our concerts, and some in the studio, and yeah, and my contact information, my manager Randy Nolan, his contact information is on that website, and someone can contact them and book us, or book me.
Very good. Well, this will be on the internet. People will be seeing it all over the world, so you might be surprised. You'll be getting calls.
Looking forward to it.
I'm sure you are. Well, we're getting near the end of the show. I wonder if you would play one more song for us?
Sure.
Something that you choose.
Oh, sure. Well, goodness, there's so many songs to choose from. How much time do we have? 3 minutes? 5 minutes?
We have
7 minutes.
We have 7 minutes.
Oh, well then, you know what? I'd like to do my favorite song. The first song I ever taught myself to play on the guitar at 13 was this song, Sunshine on My Shoulders.
Oh, I love that song.
And I think this
You're gonna
song...
make me cry again.
Well, that'll be both of us.
Okay.
I just think this is the prettiest song. It's such a happy and a sad song.
Yes, it is.
And how would you tell someone that you love them? you know, if I had a day that I could give you, I'd give you a day,
Oh,
just
that
like
word,
today.
that verse really especially gets me.
Oh, it gets me too. And you know, to me, I think this is the prettiest song. And I taught myself to play this song on the guitar, and it just is my favorite song. Pardon me. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost all the time makes me high. If I had a day that I could give you, I'd give to you a day just like today. If I had a song that I could sing for you, I'd sing a song to make you feel this way. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a tale that I could tell you, I'd tell a tale sure to make you smile. If I had a wish that I could wish for you, I'd make a wish for sunshine all the while. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high.
Beautiful, beautiful. I was thinking as you were playing it, we're coming up to the anniversary of John Denver's death, which is also very, very sad. You know, it's one of the reasons that it makes me cry and a lot of other people, because it was it was such a tragic loss.
Yes.
And he went through some tragic periods in his life, but we all had so much compassion for him, and so hearing his music really brings back all those kinds of feelings. He was very much loved, and you are too.
Well, I feel that love, and I'll tell you, it's a special honor, John. As getting to know Hal and Dorothy and several of other friends of John like you has deepened my love for him and for his music and for all of y'all.
Well, John tried to do so many wonderful things. He was actually kind of ahead of his time, and one of the reasons I think he struggled a bit, you know, people thought he was a little corny, or they thought he was, I don't know, just people sometimes laughed because he called himself a country boy and talked about all those sort of down-home sorts of things. But those things have become even more important now in our culture, that this is what we're grasping onto. This is America, as you said. This is our Americana. It's what is real and basic, and it's what makes us all happy. So.
Absolutely. Well, John defines Aspen. He defines Colorado. He defines Americana all over the world. And I believe that, well, I believe his music lives on. And as I mentioned, I just believe John was way ahead of his time.
Well, he definitely was. And, you know, he started the WinStar Foundation. He brought in, he had a symposium here every summer in Aspen. I wish I could see that happen again. Brought in amazing people to speak from all over the world. He was very involved in the environmental movement. He was a personal friend of Buckminster Fuller. I have a picture of my daughter sitting on Buckminster Fuller's lap. You know, he just was into all sorts of futuristic things, actually.
Oh,
he wanted to, he was signed up to go into space as an astronaut. And people just didn't get it. They just didn't understand him at that time. But I think as time has passed, people see what he was about.
Yeah.
And then we have you coming as a gift to kind of further carry on that, the efforts that John was making.
Well, it's the greatest honor for me, and I believe that John, well, I believe in all of John's ideals. His ideals are things that I share very deeply.
Well, thank you so much for being you.
Thank you, darling. Thank you for
and thank you
allowing
for
me to
being
be here.
with us. It's just been a real pleasure to have you on the show. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much, Patricia. It's a pleasure to be interviewed with you and to sing for you.
Thank you. And thank you all for joining us today. Our guest has been Rick Schuler, and I'm Dr. Patricia Hill. You've been watching The Changing Paradigm. Please join us again next time.